Home is here, and it is great. That is why I advocate rights for Mother Earth, rights for mountains, rights for rivers, rights for forests. It's time to give her a sign to show that we understand. We can't go on to rape her land, poison her body, intoxicate her, exploit her natural beauty, give her plastic surgery, and if she doesn't make us money, curse her. See? Investors cut her open, make her bleed money like a circus trick, but they still can't see that they cannot stitch her back together and pretend like nothing happened. And then when she cannot take it anymore and starts to spasm, call it a natural disaster. Right? Like a revolution to a slave master, like a whip to a horse that can't go any faster. It is not natural, this disaster. But try to explain that to the oppressor called human greed that spins reality according to its own need. Oh, she endures insult to injury like only a mother could, waiting for his kids to grow up and start doing some good. She knows no fear, she knows no hate. That is why I advocate rights for Mother Earth. But how, you say, and what do these rights look like? Would it change things? I already ride my bike, and what more can I do? Or worst of all, isn't it too late? Like a perpetrator who aims to perpetuate their own mistakes, armed by cynicism and disbelief, scared to acknowledge that we have deceived ourselves to think that we kids are better than our mother, who is crazy enough to feed us and nurture us like no other. Hush, I say, and look me in the eye. Wouldn't you rather try to heal our wounds and sit back and watch your family die? Are you prepared to say goodbye so quickly? Okay, so here's a plan to make amends. We need to implement as fast as we can. 1. End the economic system which reinforces a schism. This capitalism dividing man from nature. See its failure. It is major. We need to rediscover the freedom beyond the freedom to overproduce, overuse, and underestimate the importance of balance, which is nature's greatest talent. Let's rediscover radical equality. Recognize that modern technology owes ecology an apology. 2. End war. Now, this is of vital importance, my friend, because who wins from war? Not nature, not men. Only empires and transnational corporations, the parties that make the legislation to keep going with exploitation. In war, there is no respect for life on this earth. It's the ultimate illusion of man, favoring death over birth. Plus, all the money in the world needed to make a green transition will come available with the abolition of war. 3. So now that we have the funds to think big, let's do it. No time to waste, let's get to it. Let's think. Reforestation around the globe, more trees, less concrete roads, and green jobs, and clean technology, and oh, so much more. But you get the idea. Let's move on. Final one, number 4. Free public transport. Now, I know you all agree, but not everyone will see that this is part of a declaration for rights for Mother Earth. See, in a balanced world, all would have access to equality equally. But having 7 billion cars Well, you see, that is really, really too much to take, both in fossil fuels as in taking up space and cutting down trees to make more roads and production lines to make more rides, and all of this underlines once again that growth is not the solution but the problem. So listen to the voice of the earth as it speaks without hesitation. One needs not pay for water, health, education, or transportation, as it is part of the freedom that we have forgotten about. The freedom to do as we please and hurt no other. The freedom to recognize our home as our mother, who we may freely interact with and navigate. And in newfound joy in life, we appreciate that this is our home and it needs us to care. And if we protect it, she will continue to share her wisdom, her beauty, and her fruit. We will heal, reunite, and use technology for good. And I know that if you look deep down in your scared hearts, you'll rejoice to the idea of making a fresh start. But we can only start over if we clean up this mess. Put aside ego, we have to pass this test. Don't be too proud to defend your own mother. After she's gone, there will be no other home for us, no other throne for us to make up the rules and pretend we cannot help ourselves, each other, our family, our fate, and pretend that it has always been too late? No, and no once more. I'll use my voice. That's what it's for. And I'll make sure it is understood that my voice is heard. So people, wake up and recognize it is time for rights for Mother Earth. Thank you. This is my opening message for 2015. I truly aspire to work together this year to make history in order for humanity to have a future on this earth. This year, at the Conference of Parties, the UN Climate Summit in Paris, people will be coming together to do what they've been doing for 20 years, business as usual, which leads to toxic politics. Now, there are organizations around the world in each country working towards reclaiming the domain of politics, the domain of policy making, aligned with what the earth can really bear and how she can really work with us. So it's up to us to answer this call. Do we want to work with our host planet, or do we want to commit species suicide? I truly look forward to mobilize 1 million people for Paris to stop toxic politics and start implementing all the wonderful, amazing new technologies, new ideas, alternatives, peaceful policies that have been out there and are emerging once again everywhere around the world and need to be implemented. So what am I talking about? Follow this YouTube channel and you will find out, because I'll be posting every week answering questions about why does COP21 matter, what is a COP, what do people discuss there, who are the polluters, why should I care about climate change, when will it affect me, why will it be too late, by the time it affects you? All these type of questions. Please, let's make climate change not something you just watch on TV, but a topic that you can discuss at your table with your friends, with your family, at work. Let it not be the elephant in the room that ends up being this major tragic symptom of humanity gone astray. I, for one, have trust that 2015 we can kick ass and work together. I know you're all out there. I know you want to make a difference. I know there's potential. So let's make it work. Can I get a high five? And I look forward to seeing you next week with the first episode of COP21 Matters. Let's make it work. Yay.